Hello everyone and welcome to MHS Sports on MHTV. I'm Jess Burton and today we're at Staff Sergeant Christopher Piper Field on the campus of Marblehead High School as the Magicians boys soccer team takes on the Peabody Tanners. We'd like to thank National Grand Bank for being our community partner in bringing you MHS Sports on MHTV. And make sure you stay tuned to the end of the game where we'll announce the Marblehead Sports Shop player of the game. Peabody's out there ready to go. It is youth soccer night, or so it appears to be. So the Magicians just took a group picture with some little ones in net, and they will head out onto the field in just a second. The Magicians are off to a great start this season, a little bit more than halfway through the year, about a game through. They are 10 games in of their 18-game regular season schedule. In the last 4 games, they are 2-0-2. In their last 6, they are 3-1-2, and they are 6-2-2 overall, ranked 7th in Division II right now. A lot of pressure on these guys to keep up their winning ways as they round into the second half of the season. Rory Zampies will be in net for his 11th start of the year. He has 4 shutouts of their 6 wins, with their most recent win, a 7-0 victory over Salem, being his 4th clean sheet of the season. For Peabody, they are 5-3, 3-3 in the NEC, and Marblehead has already beat Peabody once this year in their earlier matchup on September 11th up at the barn. 3-0 was the win for the Magicians, with goals by Dave Magan, Jared Halpern, and Steph Shepard. The Magicians come into the game with 24 goals scored and just 9 goals against. For Peabody, they've actually allowed more goals than they've scored, but still have a winning record. 11 goals for, 12 goals against. And we are underway. 40 minutes on the clock. Peabody, wearing their whites, are going right to left. And the Magicians wearing their black with the big red stripe across the top, going left to right. In net for the visitors is Dylan Flanagan. He is a senior and a captain, just like Zampies is on the other end. Rory, one of 4 captains for the Magicians this season, with Colin White and Quentin Fletcher, just 3 captains. Peabody with a clean possession here. They score right off the bat. Are you kidding me? I'm not sure if Zampies thought he was offside or not, but what an opening strike for Peabody. And easy, too. They just throw it into the middle, and that's not the Magicians' defense that we're used to seeing. Peabody numbers are a little difficult to read because they're sort of 3D looking. That's number 10. Casper Kowalik. Told John at the beginning of the broadcast, or before we got started, he was wearing pajama pants. He is not asleep. And now it's the Magicians' defense that needs to wake up. Kowalik has it back now. It is 1-0 Peabody. That happened very quickly. And that shocked me, and I'm sure the Magicians are feeling it too. Zampies with his hands on his hips, really unhappy. Not sure with the defense or with himself. It was just a little light lob pass into the middle, and Kowalik was really the only one there with one Magicians defender. He just tapped it by him. There's another chance for him off a free kick. Zampies comes out, dives, and punches it away. And that was really dangerous because Peabody had one of their players dive in at Rory. course, number 44, the player diving towards the goal for the header, is not on the roster. It might be Omar Mishal. Not sure there's a 24 out there or on the bench. So by default, that would probably make that him. This is played through. It splits defenders. And the Peabody attacker can't get back to it. The Magicians play it towards the sideline, but it's kept in by Peabody. Nice play by McDonald. Lennon McDonald, one of the toughest guys in the middle of the field that you'll find in the NEC. Very physical player. Didn't really need to use it there. Had some finesse with his feet to take that away. The throw-in leads Fontella Tuttle up a little bit on the sideline. He tries to center it, looking for Dave Megan, and it's punted back the other way by Peabody. A soaring punt downfield. Luke Miller battling along the sidelines, earns a throw-in. It's with McDonald. He switches the field. It was a nice pass. This is Fletcher. His pass taken away. Flipped into the middle. Stopped by Michal. Magicians strong defensively on that one. That back line really has to maintain their focus right now. Already trailing 1-0. Here's a chance for the Magicians. Megan, he's speedy, but he couldn't control it. He had a nice lane if he could have. Oh, and if that is 24, wearing 44 tonight, Michal goes down awkwardly. But he's back up. That's good to see. Puts a good ride into that one. Fletcher, nice little touch to himself. Finds Megan streaking right side. Megan with room to work with. Defender closing, gets a shot away. It's across the box, and it's kept in. Elon Drucker runs it down, has it on the goal line, and it's kicked out. It'll be a throw-in for the Magicians. Tough angle for Megan. Dave, a sophomore, he's the second leading scorer on the team. He has 4 on the season. Miles Fontella Tuttle has 8 goals. And Fletcher shoots one on target, and a good stop by Flanagan. But we don't see Fletcher be that aggressive that often. Like to see him get going in that way. Fletcher, a captain on the team without a goal or an assist this season. Maybe feeling that tonight is his night to strike. It's a cross. That's his ball. He's got to go get it. Late to recognize. Gets to the end line. Plays it back towards the middle. And there's no one there for the Magicians. They have to fill that lane. That's poor offense. You have to know a cross or something to the middle is coming when the ball chases to the end line and to the corner like that. That's headed away from the box. That was TJ Kelly. Strong fight from the Magicians double team right there to take it away. Played up to Megan. He's not going to get to it unless he can beat that Michal to the ball, which he does. And he gets to the end line, and he gets shoved out. The goal kick is the call. And Megan can't believe it. That probably should have been a PK. Megan has something to say to the official. He came out with his palms up. He also gives a little thumbs up, but I don't think he agrees with it. We're going to roll with 44 being Michal, represented as 24 on the roster, at least for now. There are two of them on the roster. Osama Michal wears 11, or excuse me, wears 7. And Omar, either 24 sometimes or 44 tonight. This is Luke Murray. He'll throw it in. Taken away. Off the throw in right up to Megan. And he lost it. Murray plays it over to Kowalik. And that's Colin White. The strong play. Not afraid to step in and take it away. That was captain on captain. Megan takes a little bump in the back, gets pushed off the ball. Clean takeaway by Murray. Up to Nunez. Nunez showing off the footwork. Passes. And then the second pass is intercepted. Miller dribbles past midfield. McDonald comes up as the trailer. He might step into one. He does, and it's wide. Looked a little unsure if he wanted to launch or keep that one low. It's a goal kick. The Magicians seem a bit out of sorts. Passing is not as crisp as we've seen. And they're almost too spaced out. Or at least they were on that Fletcher cross. Throw into Halpern with space. Not sure what the intent was, but the deflection ends up in the hands of Flanagan. Poor goal kick or punt from Flanagan as it goes out of bounds. The Magicians bring in Eric Badzik. Halpern heads to the bench. We're just over 11 minutes in. This is game 2 of our doubleheader this afternoon. The girls' field hockey team losing 4-1 to Danvers in the first game. We're hoping for a win here tonight, but the Magicians already trail 1-0. The girls' varsity soccer team in action at Peabody as the boys host the Tanners. That was a chance for Peabody. They had numbers, but the pass didn't make it there. Cut off nicely by the defense. That's a little bit too far out in front of Drucker and sent into the bushes. And then behind us, I'm sure you can hear the volleyball action that's happening. The Magicians in a tight first game with Masco 23-23. This is their cancer awareness game, raising funds for pediatric brain cancer. The girls from both schools have done a nice job raising over $4,400. Peabody, numbers again, 3-on-2. Little slice pass through the defense. Zampiz comes out and wraps it up. Good sportsmanship by Zampiz, checking on number 11 there, Nunez. Zampiz, luckily he didn't get kicked in the face in that dive-in attempt. Nunez was full speed right at him. Got to be fearless as a goalie. Zampiz is surely that. Fontella Tuttle goes down. Megan keeps play alive. No, he doesn't. As they stepped out, couldn't hear the whistle. Colin White heads that throw in hard over the stands, or over the fence into the stands. Nice play by Badzik there. And Eric will control. Little touch pass to McDonald. Lead in Drucker. And that goes out of bounds. The Magicians will bring in 3 new players. Bubakar Jallo, Yuri Volkov, and Mark Grisato. Grisato and Volkov both scoring their first goals of the season in the 7-0 win over Salem in their most recent game. A game in which Fontella Tuttle also had a hat trick to up his total from 5 goals in the season to 8. Doubling up the next leading scorer on the team, Megan, who also had a goal and an assist. It was a big day for the Magicians all around. Salem not very good. So for Marblehead, they kind of went into that game knowing they could eat, and they feasted. And the girls volleyball team just won that first game behind us, 25-23. A Peabody player down hard. There was a lot of contact along the sideline here. 2 players went down, both for Peabody, and this one seems to be shaken up a bit. First guy popped right back up. The player down is Joaquim Nunez. He's on his back here, just about a few feet from where he went down, but he's not even really being tended to by the training staff. They're around him, but looks like he must be okay, and the free kick from the sideline goes right into the hands of Zampiz. Good ball over to White. White was challenged by Collins. And Peabody able to win it back. I don't have 27 on the roster either. No, he, for all we know, could be Omar Michel. One of these guys is. 27 attempts to keep it in. And can't. So it's Magicians throw in. Well, that's booted up ahead. Zampi is tracking it down, and he catches it on a couple hops. The attacker right on his back. McDonald tentative with the reception. Gives it back to Peabody. Lead pass to the corner. And it's played well by Luke Miller. Warding off the attacker. Not getting called for a hold. And it'll be a goal kick. Number 17 for Peabody is Daniel DeAndrade. He checks into the game. Replaces the captain, Kowalik. Danvers leading 1-0 on the goal in the opening minutes. On their first possession. The Magicians did not look ready to play for the first 5 or 10 minutes. They seem a bit better, but still offensively, they're lagging behind tonight. They really have not challenged Flanagan. Let's see if they can get one here. Grisato trying to make a run at it. Volkov up front as well. Those two can't connect. Good take back. Badzik strong with the ball. Sends it back to the defense and now gets it back. To the sideline with Drucker. Defense giving him a few yards to work with. He's trying to lead Jallo. But it's a header from the defense. Back towards midfield. McDonald, toe pass, give and go. Again, trying to lead Jallo. It's going to be out of reach. Run down by 44. McDonald in a battle at the 45. Finds space, passes, gets it back. Again, a flip towards Jallo. Boubacar a step too slow to get there. That one he had a chance at, the other two no. This is Omar Michal. Drops it. Flick toward 27, headed away by the Magicians. Peabody controls with DeCoste. And McDonald, mention how tough he is, takes another one away. Drucker with the moves. Gonna be tough to find somebody in the NEC with as good a footwork as Alon Drucker. You should watch him in warm-ups. He's a legit magician out there with the ball in his feet. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a Magician's throw-in, and Jallo's going to head off to bring Halpern back out. Halpern gets his head on it right away. But Peabody controls. Halfway through the first half. Danvers holding on to the 1-0 lead for now. We've covered a few Magicians versus Falcons games over the last handful of years, and they have all been battles, and it looks like we're in for another one here tonight. Halpern falls at his feet. He can't do anything with it. Drucker tries to slide a pass through to Badzik. It's cut off. Lofton pass past midfield. Miller heads it, then heads it twice, this time out of bounds. And I thought that Falcons player took a couple extra steps up on the throw-in, but the throw-in's not going to count as the near side official blew the whistle to bring in the 2 substitutions at the table, both for the Tanners. Quentin Fletcher was late getting to the table, so he'll have to wait. Good control by Badzik to McDonald. Likes what he sees near side with Grisado, but the defense closes in on him. Back to Flanagan. A lot of spin on the ball. Nice trap initially by Nunez, who's back out there after getting shaken up. He doesn't control it for very long. Druker, a touch too far out in front of himself to get back to it. Peabody clears upfield, forces Zampese out of the net. Magicians have to race back. Quick entry from Peabody. They also worked too fast there for themselves. They didn't have enough attackers up. McDonald avoids the contact, gets the pass to Halpern. It was returned to McDonald, too far out in front. Nunez got there. But Adam Laughlin, solid on the back end. Kicks it upfield and out of bounds. Fletcher comes back in. Aiden Vizzi enters the game for the Magicians as well. Druker and Badzik head to the bench. White off the sideline. Nice kick towards midfield. A tough play, but he made it work. Up ahead, it's Grisado on sides, on net, and the save is made by Flanagan. Best opportunity of the evening for the Magicians. Too bad Grisado couldn't lift it. Flanagan is not the tallest goalie that you'll find. There's room above him. We'll see if the Magicians try to attack it. .15 to play in the half. Peabody has a throw in. They throw it towards the net, right to Zampese. He flings it out quick towards the far sideline. The pass comes back middle and it's taken away by Peabody. McDonald couldn't get there. Now the Magicians do the stealing. They exchange it back and forth. Not a lot behind that one from 27. Rolls softly into the arms of Rory. Quickly out to White. And behind Halpern. Yuri Volkov doing a nice job pestering 44. Forcing him back to Flanagan. The ball bounces to McDonald. His pass blocked. He gives a bit of a bicycle kick to send it back to towards the 30. That's a good step on the ball by Luke Miller. Goes out off of Peabody. The Magicians bring in Steph Shepard and James Akhtaroff. Volkov and Grisato head to the sidelines. Good time out on the field by both of them. Again, Grisato with the best attempt minutes ago of the whole half for the Magicians. They need more of that. It looked like Fletcher was held pretty good right there, but they play through it. Kowalik finds the sideline. He shakes Fletcher badly and then runs into secondary defenders. He goes down and the Magicians clear. Halpern comes in for the double team at midfield. Halpern trying to do his best to get the ball away from 44. A bit of a size differential there. Great play by Laughlin. Cuts that pass off, but Peabody right back on it, and then the clear. That was a good defensive stand by the Magicians. They brought the defense up a couple yards, and they're being more physical than they were in the opening minutes. It's Kowalik. No choice but to play it back to Murray. Excuse me, that's Collins, 6, not 5. Here's Kowalik. This has a chance. Just past the outside post. What a shot that would have been. A good attempt. Looks like we got a timeout on the field with 10:44 left in the half. Danvers leads 1-0. Kowalik, the goal scorer. Make sure you stick around at the end of the game. We'll pick a Marblehead Sports Shop player of the game, win or lose. This is the 6th straight home game for the Magicians. Odd scheduling. They're 2-1-2 on the homestand. They've got 3 straight games on the road coming up against Gloucester, Beverly, and Danvers. But they have a break right now of 6 days between this game and the Gloucester game. Then they play Gloucester on the 7th and Beverly on the 9th, and then another week off before their game versus Danvers. Their next 4 games are conference games, and then they end the season with 3 out-of-conference games against Everett, North Andover, and Melrose to get prepped for what the tournament is going to look like for them. And if they keep winning at the clip they are, they're going to go up in the rankings, especially if they can get some wins against those out-of-conference teams. They're 7th right now. Definitely lined up for a playoff home game if it were to start today, but there will be a lot of pressure on them. Say they get up into the 11-12 win range. That's going to get them a very high seed in the Division II bracket. And that's not really something this team's used to. They've really been middle of the pack or in the basically the teens or 20s when the rankings come out over the past handful of years. This team's tough, though. They have the goalkeeping in Zampiz to make some noise. They definitely have the defense when they're focused, which they weren't in the first couple of minutes tonight, and that's why they trail. And the goal scoring has picked up from last year to this year. But it's about consistency, and if they can keep it going on all three levels. Here's Shepard. And it'll go out of bounds. That's not what Steph wanted to do with that, but it ends up being a corner kick. Kind of best case scenario after he misfired on the kick. Shepard is second on the team in assists. He's a great setup man. He's got 4 behind Druker's 5. Fletcher will take the corner. Long ball, headed over the net. Off the head of Laughlin. Adam was looking for the corner right there. Just a little too strong off the noggin. Fletcher gets whistled for a foul there at midfield. That's weak. Neither player really had a chance at the ball. Should just let that one go. But here's 44. He has a huge foot. He could probably reach from here. Zampi's got to be on alert. Rory comes out, knocks it down, picks it up, and whips it right back out to midfield, right back to 44. He took a little bit off that one. Just looking for a teammate in the middle on the free kick. Zampiz was all over it. And Rory coming out of the net here. Looks like he might take this free kick from the 45. Make it to 47. No, they're going to back him up. Rory tells TJ Kelly, move up. I got this. Dug up some turf on the kick. Probably not as strong as he wanted it. He heads back to the net, and Laughlin heads the ball back towards midfield. Oh, Shep trying to spin quickly on the ball, lost it between his feet. Druker comes back in for the Magicians and gives Aiden Vizzi another rest. A good run for Vizzi. Wasn't much involved, but filled the spot of Druker really well. While Ilan took a break, he's back on the ball now, looking to set something up. Sends it middle, Fontella Tuttle towards the end line, sends it back out, Shepard has room. Steph keeps it on the turf and misses near side. That's twice now he hasn't got the foot on it that he wanted. He might have rushed that one a little bit. He had a lot of space, and that doesn't usually happen. .44 taking all the goal kicks. Where's the foul for that one? Fletcher would have had a good argument had no whistle come, but it does. As he just got called for a lot lighter than that. This is launched, middle box, and headed towards the corner. That was pretty good placement for Fontella Tuttle, but he had two white jerseys around him. Druker arguing for a corner kick, but he will lose that argument. It's a goal kick. Dave Megan back on, Shepard off. The clock is running. Down to 4 minutes and 40 seconds left in the half. Megan, a one-timer up into the trees, or into the netting. That would have been a pretty wild play off the goal kick. One touch from the Magicians, and then it drops for a one-timer from Megan. Bit of a rush throw in. Gives the ball back to the Tanners. Deflection off McDonald. Actually probably worked out for them there. This is DeCoste. He didn't really know where to go with it. Aggressive play between Fontella Tuttle and 44 for Danvers, or for Peabody, excuse me. We had Danvers earlier for the field hockey game. Megan comes up from behind Michal to take it away. Up to Fontella Tuttle. He is one-on-one with 44. Gets space. Sends it across. Chested down. Magicians, at least Halpern is signaling for handball, but I don't think it was. Just a good defensive play in the middle by number 8 for the Tanners, Malachi Roberts. I wish Miles had just taken a shot. So talented offensively. It's the right idea to flip it middle, but it's not the wrong idea to shoot it, especially late in the half, down a goal. The clock is stopped because we're under 2 minutes to play. And it might be a big regret from Miles that he didn't shoot it if Danvers scores here on this free kick. This is really good placement. They're ready to run. It's in the air. Rory tracking, and Danvers did not have anybody attacking. Long pass. What a throw from Zampiz to Megan. A high arcing pass. Megan traps it beautifully. Gets it off. Oh, just past the far post. I thought he had tucked it in. Megan just missed his 5th goal of the season. and just missed tying it as well before half. The volleyball team in a battle behind us. Masco just took the second game. They're even at 1. That was also 25-23. Both games ended by that score. Kowalik gets us back to live play here on Piper. Pretty big collision, but the ball was gone. They'll play on. Opportunity for Peabody is cut off by TJ Kelly. Peabody has a player down on the back end. The Magicians carry past midfield. It's got to be into the final seconds of the half. We have another Peabody player down in front of the stands on the far side. The whistle was for offside. Nope, the whistle was for the foul that sent the Peabody player into the opposing stands right at that spot. Again, there can't be more than 20 seconds left in the half. Kick in the air. Bounces between the teams. Halpern puts it upfield. Had somebody draped all over him. Not sure how he got the pass away, and it was pristine up to Megan, and well defended by Collins. Well defended, but he kicks it out on the end line, so it's a corner kick. More time than I thought. They play on here in the first half. At least through this corner. Fontella Tuttle got a head on it, and then it is karate kicked out of there by 44, who goes down injured again. But that brings us finally to the end of the half. The first and only goal of the game coming from Peabody in the opening minutes. They lead it 1-0 at the break. Before we go, we'd like to remind you that MHTV is a 501c3 nonprofit organization, so if you're enjoying this production of MHS Sports on MHTV, please click subscribe on our YouTube page and also consider making a donation by visiting our website, marbleheadtv.org, and clicking on the donate button when you get there. We'll be back with second half action. Welcome back to MHS Sports on MHTV. We're getting set to start the second half between the Magicians and the Tanners. Peabody leads it 1-0 after 40 minutes. They'll be going left to right now for the second half. The Magicians right to left. Peabody has put in a new goalkeeper. It is Vinicius Justiniano. That one gave me a second look. This is Drucker. Good pass to McDonald. He's cut off. But Drucker comes back into the play. Sends it into the middle. It was at the feet of Fontella Tuttle, but he couldn't get a shot off. Cleared out of there by that tough Tanners defense. They've been doing a great job tonight, especially 44 on the back end. He's a strong player. He's a strong. But I like to see the aggressiveness by the Magicians right off the jump. The only goal coming minutes in, and it was a complete unfocused possession, I would say, by the Magicians' defense that allowed the goal. Peabody caught up in a tight area for a moment. Now they kind of get out of it. McDonald undercuts DeAndrade to take it away. Drucker back to Kelly. Kelly looks up ahead. Has Goldwater running. He gets hit in the air by 44. And then Fontella Tuttle also gets taken down on his attempt on the ball. He was in the box. Maybe they both were. Oh, and Drucker lost it. Tried to spin and keep it in. I'm surprised there was no whistle when Fontella Tuttle went down. Fontella Tuttle looks like he's being grabbed from behind by Simpson. No whistle. Miles going to tough it out. Not complaining at all, just playing through the contact. It's going to be a corner kick. Megan tried to cross her. It was deflected out. It's going to be Fletcher to take it. Big spot here for the Magicians. They need it. A line drive, short kick from Fletcher. Magicians can't do anything with that. Peabody chases it out of there across midfield. And it'll go out of bounds. Oh, there's number 24. That is Omar Michal. We have no idea who 44 is then. Or 27. McDonald, it looks like he's getting held. There's a lot of contact there. It's very hard to hear the whistles down on the field. There's so much noise and a lot of whistles coming from behind us. Free kick is launched to the far post. Fontella Tuttle shoots. It's deflected off the side of the net. And it'll be a corner. So I guess there was a hold called on the far sideline that set up that free kick. Played short to McDonald. He goes near post. The defense is there for Peabody. And lucky that they were, because that was going in. But Justiniano knew he had help. He was squared right in the center of the goal. It's flipped middle to Halpern. He got pushed. Quick throw in to Megan. He has space. Had space. Kowalik closed on him quick, and it's a goal kick. Five minutes gone by here in the half. The Magicians are aggressive offensively. They beat Peabody 3-0 earlier this season. They trail them 1-0 here in the second half. And they know this should be a 0-0 game. If not, Marblehead with the lead, but more likely a 0-0 contest is what it should be. I don't expect this game to end 1-0, but if it does, the Magicians will surely be kicking themselves. It's a 7 o'clock start, and they came sleepy. And right now, that's why they're trailing. And you can see the urgency from them as they're even placing the ball down for the opposing goal kicks. They don't want a second to waste. Drucker battling, but DeCoste doing a nice job boxing him out. Throw into Michal. It's kicked out off of Halpern. Goodness. Good sliding pass by Jared that time to Drucker. He'll show off the footwork if he can. Just has to get rid of it. Tap to McDonald. Nice job by the Magicians getting the passes away as the defense is closing on him. Kelly has some space. Avoids a defender. Finds an open player hanging out on the far sideline. That was White. He sent it middle, but Peabody's there. Since that opening goal, both defenses have been extremely tough. Peabody's has been all game, but you got to give the Magicians credit for really locking in after giving up a goal they shouldn't have. Here's McDonald, drop pass for Drucker, splits defenders, but can't get by 4. That's Simpson, makes the play. What a move by Elan. Fontella Tuttle working hard. Gets it back to Kelly. Kelly, slide pass, gets it away. Halpern trying to get it to Drucker. It's kicked out. They'll throw it in quickly. Halpern. Megan's header. Headed out by 44. Megan was in a good spot, and that would have been on net. But 44 finding the ball almost every time down. He is in the right place at the right time. It has been all night. Now some discussion on the far sideline on whose ball it should be. It'll be a Magician's throw-in. Kicked out by DeCoste. Kelly will run it down. And good defense by Kelly. Almost a little bit overly patient there. Don't want to put yourself into a situation you can't get out of. Druker looks up, has Megan all alone, but he's offside. It looked it. I think it's the right call. Druker's lead pass to Fontella Tuttle. He's taken down by Simpson, and it's going to be a penalty kick. Huge break for the Magicians. And Fontella Tuttle knew exactly what he was doing, racing to the ball, trying to get up underneath Simpson, and Simpson tackled him from behind with no play on the ball. So Miles can tie it here. He does! Miles Fontella Tuttle, with his 9th goal of the season, ties it at 1. What a year the junior is putting together. And what an intelligent play that entire sequence was from Miles. He had that scripted in his head that he would earn a PK, and he did, and he finished. We're tied at 1. 28-40 left in the game, and it's a new game. The Magicians have absolutely been the more aggressive team this half, and it pays off. 44 launches. He has shown off the foot many times tonight. Does it again there. Too high, too far. A long goal kick falls at the feet of Dave Megan, but he can't do much with it. It's going to be a Peabody throw-in. And Marshall Simpson, the defender who tackled Fontella Tuttle down, just subbed out of the game, and he is not happy. Laughlin leaps in, got a piece of it. Also got a piece of that shot. Nice play by Goldwater on the cross attempt, blocking it out of bounds. It's above the flag, I believe, so it's going to be a throw-in. McDonald carries it into the corner. Poor play by Goldwater, but The Magicians are going to escape. Peabody has good spacing on this possession. Ball's going to come back down by the 20 or so, I think. It's going to be a throw-in. There was another whistle that we couldn't really hear. Rory comes out to catch the throw-in. Launches another long throw Megan's way. He's out in front of it this time. Back to him. And out of bounds. Megan defending the throw-in, draped all over the target. Magicians pressuring. Fontella Tuttle runs through 44, and that's going to be a foul on him. Magicians volleyball team in a tight match behind us. They trail Masco 2-1, but are up a point in the fourth game. Delon Drucker, Eric Badzik, and Dylan Gilmore onto the field for the Magicians. Goldwater will throw it in. Gilmore plays it back to Kelly, and then Laughlin back to Zampies. He puts it in the air. It'll drop. Badzik couldn't control. Played to the middle. Magicians swarm the ball. They triple team number 27. Brennan crosses, and he's offside. .22 minutes to play, tied at 1. Good pressure by Grazzato. He gets it back, and I'm not sure who that pass was for. Laughlin boots it past midfield. Grazzato back on it. That pass out of reach for Gilmore. 27 trying to slide pass through to Michal. It gets to Zampies. He whips it out to Mark Grizzato. Nice job by Mark to draw the defense and get the pass away to Fontella Tuttle. And then his pass is over the head of Aiden Vizzi and out of bounds. Badzik. Vizzi. And then Drucker on net, but wrapped up. .27, a little bit shaken up for Peabody as Laughlin came in hard and made contact with his knee. Justiniano punts it away again. Zampi is out of the net. Kowalik's pass a little off target where he wanted it to go. Grizzato keeps it. Vizzi, one-time pass to Fontella Tuttle. Runs into the keeper. Ball is loose, and it's kicked behind the net by Vizzi. Fontella Tuttle and Justiniano both out of that collision unscathed. Grizzato, Gilmore, and Drucker head to the bench. Halpern and McDonald back out there. Didn't see who the third player who just checked in was. Here's Kowalik. In a battle with McDonald. They'll play through the contact once again. McDonald sends it upfield. Fontella Tuttle running it down. Bicycle kick by 44. Clears it out of the box. We have a handball called against the Magicians. A timeout called by Peabody. 17:44 left in the game. It is 1-1. The Magicians have evened it up on the PK from Fontella Tuttle and his 9th goal of the season. Volleyball team leads 14-9 in the 4th game. Trying to force a game 5 against Masco behind us. Make sure you stick around to the end of this game. We'll announce the Marblehead Sports Shop player of the game. It can't be Miles Fontella Tuttle. Despite the goal, he's already got a player of the game this season, and so does Dave Magan. This is our final boys soccer game of the season until the playoffs, if they get a home game. So it's going to have to be somebody else. Magicians trying to make it 2 straight wins and trying to avoid a 3rd tie in their last 4 games. They were 5-2 through their first 7 games and then tied 2 in a row with Danvers and Masco. 2-2 was the final in each of those. That pushed them to 5-2-2, and then their most recent win over Salem makes them 6-2-2. Danvers currently 5-3. Well, these two teams neck and neck in the NEC. But the Magicians do hold any sort of tiebreaker over them because of their 3-0 win earlier in the year. Well, we'll see how this one finishes up. Should be an exciting final 17+ minutes. Halpern takes a push in the back, draws a whistle. McDonald up ahead for Drucker. And it's going to be a goal kick. Not sure the contact that Drucker just took wasn't as hard as what Halpern took in midfield, but one was a whistle, one was not. Laughlin first touch on it. This settles with McDonald. Kelly, all kinds of field to work with. Drucker. Tough pass to handle for Fontella Tuttle, but he does it nicely. Halpern and Drucker bunched up. They all are now. It's going to be a goal kick. A lot of bodies congested down there in the corner. Line drive kick this time by 44. White steps in. But Peabody controls. Kowalik. Goldwater on it. And then a field goal type of kick from Peabody. And I think that's number 5, Luke Murray, who wants that back. DeCoste initially whiffed on his attempt. That opened the door a bit for the Magicians to get to the ball, but they foul him. Good play by Goldwater, getting around the Peabody player to head that. Goldwater and Brennan both whiff. It goes out of bounds, but that's okay. The Magicians will take that. It's last touched by Peabody. Goldwater checks out. Luke Miller's back in. Magicians have scored 25 goals this season, including tonight's score. They have 10 different goal scorers, something that they haven't had in the past years. They've really relied on a couple of guys to do most of it. But a lot of talented players out there on this roster this year. They can all do damage. It's a foul on McDonald. Free kick here after the McDonald foul. Good spot for Peabody. They can take the lead. It'll be Kowalik. And they watch it sail. Nobody had to move. Good patience by McDonald. Megan. He was looking to lead Drucker in the corner. They're on different pages. It's going to be a goal kick. Eleven and a half minutes left. All tied at 1. Halpern takes it away from Kowalik, then is tripped up. And the whistle does go against Peabody. McDonald lets it fly. Great ball. Center box. It's loose. The goalie's down. What a play! Oh my goodness! I wish we knew his name. To give him credit, number 44. What a play. Saved a goal, potentially saved the game for Peabody. Corner in the air. Punched out by the goalie. He should have just caught that. Oh, the Magicians were that close. The whole net was wide open. And then 44 out of nowhere, diving in to make the stop. There is no doubt he has been the player of the game for Peabody. Incredibly, this is still tied. Under 10 minutes left. Fletcher gets crushed. 44 goes down. Fletcher was just outside the box. So the Magicians are going to have a chance to score here from about 20 yards out. Drucker lined up to take it. Drucker flips it towards the target. Oh, and it goes past the post and out of bounds. The Peabody goalie just kind of flopped in front of the net. Not sure how he didn't come up with the save. It was lightly kicked, and it almost found the corner. The Peabody goalie looks very vulnerable right now. The Magicians got to keep the pressure on. Remember, they switched goalies at halftime. Flanagan, the senior captain, played the first half. And Justiniano, he's also a senior. But he's been in the second half and got beat on the PK to tie it up. But he has looked shaky the last couple minutes. Halpern, 44 there again, but it pops up. Fletcher took a push in the back, gets a shot off, and a dive-in stop by Justiniano. And he makes me eat my words, looking confident, diving to his right to stop that one. A quick shot from the captain, Quentin Fletcher. Would have been a timely first goal of the season for Quentin. He's back on it here, being pushed towards the sideline and being held, now taken down. And it is a Magicians throw-in. They'll do it again. The Magicians volleyball team won Game 4, forced a decisive Game 5 with Masco behind us. Oh, and 44 just took a knee to the face. Yellow card against McDonald for the high leg, and it looks like he's going to, excuse me, not McDonald, Fontella Tuttle. And he's barking at the official, but his leg was way up in the air. And it wasn't necessarily his foot, but his knee, obviously, was basically eye level as he caught 44 in the jaw. But the yellow card sends Miles off. .44 shakes off the hit, back on his feet. Clock is stopped with 6:45 because of the injury. I thought the official was heading over to say something to the Peabody coach, but he was just calling in a sub. Here's Shepard. Across to Fletcher. Quentin using his speed, tracks it down. Back to Shep. He has room. His shot is blocked and cleared out. Oh, a nice heel pass along the far sideline. Peabody on the attack. They work it middle. Halpern comes in, can't steal it away. Luke Miller out of there with it. He and Shepard not on the same page. Back with the Tanners. That's off of Kelly. And Zampese tries to keep it in. They give him the goal kick, but he throws it out quickly. Nice footwork by Drucker. What a play by Zampese to keep that from being a corner kick. His body was out of bounds, but he was able to keep the ball placed inside the playing field or right on the line. Down to 5 minutes. The clock stops right now. The tackle sends 44 to the turf. A foul against the Magicians. And we're going to have a timeout called on the field. It looks like the Peabody coach is the one who called the timeout, but he might have already used his timeout. They may have had to essentially take their timeout when 44 got hurt down there. It looks like they don't have one from the discussion between the referee and Stan McKean, the coach for Peabody. But yet some of his players still getting hydrated. It looks like the referee's trying to shuffle them back on the field. The Magicians don't have a chance to get water here. They are not going to give him the timeout. Tie game, 1-1, under 5 minutes to play. Peabody waiting the signal to restart with the long throw in, right at the feet of Laughlin. And he kicks it upfield. Shepard trying to run it down. 44 gets there first and heads it out. Miles Fontella-Tuttle at the scorer's table, and he will check in. Number 19, Matt McCusker, comes in for Peabody. But Fontella-Tuttle returns to his spot as striker after getting the yellow card, and he immediately runs over to 44, gives him a pat on the back. Good sportsmanship. The throw-in goes his way. It looked like 44 may have committed a handball, but regardless, it's going to be a corner. The referee down here by the goal called for a goal kick. The referee out by midfield called for a corner. They have a long-distance conversation between one another, and it will be a corner. The Magicians already have the corner kick in. They played it very short. And they do nothing with it. Laughlin, little chip shot back past midfield. Looks like Danvers is, Peabody, goodness gracious. Peabody has been close to a couple of handballs in this last minute. McDonald. Great ball. Headed by the Tanners into the arms of Justiniano. What a way. That was an own goal. What a way to end that. Oh, my goodness. Fontella-Tuttle trying to get it to Drucker. It's cut off. Miller keeps his momentum going forward, spins, then loses it. Oh, Kowalik, he put it between the legs of McDonald. Then a foul committed by the Tanners. Halpern, the quick release to McDonald. They're trying to catch Peabody off guard. McDonald gets dragged down. He's getting held. That's got to be a card. And TJ Kelly comes in, and we could have a fight breaking out here. We do. TJ Kelly. Now we've got a whole brawl breaking out. A wrestling match. The players got to stay on their benches. That is just horrible by TJ Kelly. You cannot do that. It was Kelly and Omar Michal who were pushing and shoving at each other. And then Kelly grabbed him up ahead. But there's a Peabody player on the ground, but he started the whole thing by holding McDonald's leg and then dragging McDonald to the ground. Would not let go of him, and then I think McDonald stomped on him. So this is going to be real interesting to see how this sorts out. And the athletic trainer giving him a back rub. I'm not sure that's necessary. But there could be multiple cards given out. Multiple players should be thrown out of this game, including Kelly and Michal. The injured Tanner is Jason DeCoste, but again, he started the whole thing. If I was McDonald, I wouldn't have been like being held and dragged down, but he would not let go of his leg. That was pretty clear. Yellow card to McDonald. Not sure how TJ Kelly's getting out of this without anything. The referees might not have seen the pushing and shoving between those two while they were staring at the player on the ground and McDonald getting wrapped up. But I'm not sure how McDonald gets the yellow card for being held and then dragged down. What about basically the entire fight that broke out? 44 is going to restart the game, and the referee is still talking to both coaches. Like, what are we doing? Get control of the game. Don't really feel too bad for DeCoste for getting stepped on. I'm not sure what you expect when you hold the player's foot down on your chest. Both coaches still getting an explanation from the official. Only one card given out in that to McDonald. There can't be much time left either. 2 minutes maybe. We'll see what they do here. How much time they give them. Halpern passes off the head of Volkov, and it's picked up by Justiniano. It's going to be a hold on Halpern. What should have been an exciting finish down to the wire has now been overshadowed by just nonsense. And it seems like both teams have kind of lost their energy. See if either team has it in them to get out of here with a win. Looks like the Magicians volleyball team will drop the game to Masco. They're down 12-5 in the fifth set. Can the Magicians sneak out of here with a win on Piper? They need the ball back. They had their chances this half. And that's the game. A pretty deflating ending to what was an exciting game for 78 minutes. And then too much excitement in a matter of about 15 seconds for either team to recover from. But for a few players, they're lucky they're going to play in the next game. And we'll just sort of leave it at that. Stick around. We'll be right back. We'll announce the Marblehead Sports Shop player of the game. Welcome back to MHS Sports on MHTV. Tonight's Marblehead Sports Shop player of the game is Rory Zampies. Rory had a pretty good night, only allowed the one goal that was kind of fluky right off the bat. Other than that, he's been solid, but more for how he's played all season. He's playing at an MVP level for one of the best teams in Division II right now. So congratulations, Rory, from Marblehead Sports Shop and MHTV. We'd like to thank the Marblehead Sports Shop for being our community partner and bringing you the Player of the Game award. And we'd like to thank National Grand Bank for being our community partner and bringing you MHS Sports on MHTV. Once again, the final score tonight from Piper Field, tie game between the Magicians and the Peabody Tanners at 1. For all of us here at MHTV Sports, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.